Hello everybody, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I think we said last time that we were going to try to break into her office.
Quite well, as a matter of fact. Since it was stabilized, it's been humming along nicely. I have noticed one adverse side effect. I seem to be losing hair in some unexpected places.
I can only imagine.
Alright, if I sneak,
Someone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
nobody sees me.
Bet I can crack that open.
Well, that ain't gonna work. Try again. Much better.
Not everyone subscribes to what is
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Oh, he's looking in my direction now. I need him to stop doing that. Shadowheart.
My faith protects me.
I've got a long road ahead.
Get in there, close the door.
That'll get their attention.
You could start by standing on a ladder, so they can actually see you.
Take everything.
If I were even friends.
Aha. Okay, nothing else there.
Watching me.
Steal. Steal. I should probably actually read that.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I was joking. You really aren't that interesting.
Alright, quick save. I'm gonna go in the portal by myself.
What's that?
It is a button. All right.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
No traps, please.
Oh, I didn't even realize this floor was walkable. Well, something just happened. Yeah, I don't know if I want to open that door or not. Yet. Take another quick save. Let's check in here first.
With a flick of the wrist. Have to keep going. Out of sight, out of mind.
Oh, this doesn't look like a nice room.
These boots have seen everything.
Alright, that book right there looks like it doesn't want me taking it out of this room. The Red Knight's Final Stratagem. Okay, that's not the book I'm here for. So, quick save again.
Wonder what's past this.
DC 20. Okay. Try again. Try again. There we go.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Oh, I'm just not sure what that quest was.
Deep and move.
What that quest was for,
Not to draw any attention.
but I'm happy to proceed.
Lies before me.
All right, another quick save. a restricted area.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Well, I don't want to be disintegrated, so save. Ramazith. The door is named.
Better be cautious.
I find that concerning. Alright, I think I just quick saved, but I'm about to quick save again.
Trap. Be cautious.
And I see a lever.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Each door named after a wizard of renown. The annals must be behind Carsus's door.
Well, I'm gonna go through Elminster's door. Okay, that was me being stupid. Lock picking impossible. Okay. That's not good. I miss early in the game when
Step carefully. There's a trap.
evocation, transmutation, abjuration. Shit. Whose door did I go through? I don't know whose door I went through.
Softer than a whisper. Time to skulk about. Be wary. This place is trapped. Trap. Be cautious.
Did I just say I really miss early in the game when guidance just persisted?
Trap. Be
Yeah,
cautious.
I miss early in the game when guidance just persisted.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Alright, so I have unlocked the Elminster Vault. Excellent.
Should mind my stab.
Okay. That takes me back.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
That took me back to the beginning. But the Elminster Vault is open now, so...
What's in here? Don't give me trouble now.
I should not have used an inspiration there. I might need that later.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
That's not good. May include curses.
Moving in.
Okay. Back to the silver hand. And we were investigating the evocation door. And we have tried invulnerability, gate. Now it's just foresight. Which just takes us back to the beginning. Okay. Back to silver hand. And now illusion. Okay. Okay, we're in a different room now.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Be cautious.
Demon? I don't know if I want to open a door labeled demon.
Just out of view.
Just sent me back here. Which honestly is what I expect the rest of them to do. I feel like the Silver Hand Vault is just the stuff you need to do to unlock the vaults that are actually important.
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, also. Oh, we've read the book.
What's inside? I'll take that. A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Alright, now we can teleport, so let's just teleport out of here.
With haste.
Submit to Lord Gortas. Submission is salvation.
Did you see it?
Speaks well of that head.
I was joking. You really are that interesting.
Alright, we're going back to the camp, and we will discuss everything there.
Already feeling better.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
To what
every
end?
end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
And you think Mistra will
don't know.
let you?
Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Neither of us can know what truly may be if we don't at least try. Potential is nothing in itself, just a fleeting dream unless we drag it into the waking world. Please, at least think on it. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
He asked me to think on it, and my options are absolutely not, sure, or sure.
I'm glad you can recognize this for the opportunity it is. Nevertheless, not a step to take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Agreed. Hello, Elminster. I don't know where you came from, but you seem to be here.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassos' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. I see remaining optimistic is my duty. Especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
What's hiding here?
Alright, where's the evil book? Wait, I've been carrying it with me this entire time. Because I have the gem necessary. I have the book. I think I'm gonna go over here. Maybe with an angel right there. Whatever happens here, she can, you know, save me.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. You try to examine the book, but the...
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Please don't open the creepy book.
The book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Okay, I'm gonna quick save first. I'm unsure if I want to open this book or not. But since we just learned how to read it...
Visible keyhole. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the
Evil
dead.
book. Gotcha.
Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply. The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
This feels like a bad idea. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do that again.
The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs, only hear those voices. You feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
We quick saved. DC 20. And we probably die.
The glyphs scream, searing your mind. You feel lost, tossed in a sea of arcane power you can neither. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now...
Alright. I don't like that. Let's see if we can do something better. Maybe get something that gives us maybe advantage on wisdom first. Those are my oils. I appear to have oils in both bags. Okay, nothing there. Shadow Hearts. I bet you don't have the slots. It's a level 2 spell slot. Okay, we can do that.
Give up now.
Because I have potions for that.
No time for dally.
Wisdom.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright. Now. Read the book.
The book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing the book's glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
Even with advantage. Not looking good.
The world around you, you feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer.
And we're down again.
The glyph screams, the book snaps closed. The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page.
Ah.
The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
And I apparently lost my buff.
As you pass the assailed from all you see now, but as you close the book, a nagging doubt.
Oh. By failing the first one, I had disadvantage on checks. I see. Alright, I'm just gonna destroy the stupid book. Gale may not like it, but... And I will drop a special save here. In the event in the future I want to come back and undo this.
The book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing... You feel better the second the book...
What are you doing? That's
The voices return, but they have no hold on you. book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel better.
What do you do?
The voices, they have no... As you look into the book's amethyst eyes, you can almost hear a voice. You feel better. The voices return. They have no...
Astarion doesn't like me dropping the book. The quest for the book seems to have disappeared. Let's say if I drop this, what happens if I drop the other book?
Time to press ahead.
Does that lift the curse? No, it does not.
Very well.
Can you do anything about the curse?
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine.
Ah, I forgot about that. Alright, I have to know, how do you lift curses? Oh, okay. It is actually easy.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Although she may not have the spell. She has Bestow Curse, but she does not have Remove Curse, it seems.
Still alive. So that's progress.
No. Never mind. We're good. What curse?
Can't slow down.
Well, I hate to lose this really nice buff here. But I think it is actually time for us to take the long rest we've been putting off for like 6 episodes now. Or maybe 10 episodes. Before we do that, let's take a look. We never even really looked at our loot. Ooh. Alright, that's just sent to camp. Sent to camp. Banishment. Globe of Invulnerability. Eye Bite. Flesh to Stone. Ignores bludgeoning resistance. That seems like a bad idea. Alright, another quick save. And yeah.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator. Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters. Infernos contractus te vocamos. Infernos contractus te vocamos. Infernos contractus te vocamos. Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
And this isn't really my decision, this is Will's decision.
You damned wretch.
Karlak approves.
Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
I need a quick word.
Why the stunned face? You look like you've seen a devil. I am a woman of my word. Of course, you could always, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless. And I know you wouldn't want that. Ugh, you are an I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might check? My mistress can be so capricious. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed, but a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it, given how much it cost. I've often asked myself the same question, but never really found a satisfactory answer. He clearly sees something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
Will gave up freedom to save his father. I will never understand people like that. You spoke to her without me. Gods, whatever you told them, it's pointless. Cazador does not have a drop of mercy in his fetid body. Their children are long dead. Are you not listening to me? You can't. If you want to waste your time chasing ghosts, fine. But once we find their little tykes' corpses, you can deliver the news while I am far, far away. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least, but regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
I like that plan. That's a good plan.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your I knew never to let my guard down around her. If she'd been
we've seen that one before.
Different from who she was, we might have nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. And a devil will never not break your heart.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
It can't have been easy for Will to resign himself to the Pact. But I'm glad he chose his father.
That preening vulture seems intent on haunting our camp. I suppose we shall find out if her kind sleep. Will is a good man. And that is exactly what his devil will use to bind him. In as many ways as she knows. A man might twist himself into something else just to escape that collar. But I have no such fears for the blade.
Twice Mazoras held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burned. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me. That means a lot. But understand, I don't plan to wallow in self-pity. More than anything, I'm elated that there's hope yet for my father. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mazora tries pulling more tricks. We will knock him out if we need to. Or restrain.
Your skull vibrates.
Bring me to your Duke. I will shield him, as I shield you.
Why would you do that?
Better to bring him into the fold than to leave you distracted by regret.
Well then, this prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
Will sacrificed a great deal for his family. The pact may stand, but the strength of his character is clear.
Does Scratch have anything to say about this?
Well, friend?
He does not. Alright. We sleep. And we're gonna go hang out with the Emperor for a while.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. The very same. Duke Stelmane, as she was known in Baldur's Gate. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. You have shown me great empathy. We are closer now. Close enough, I hope, that I can ask you to reconsider your position regarding your physics. I know it is no easy choice for you, but we will have a far better time ridding the city of Gortash if you accept just a touch, not to mention the Elden Ring itself. Our chances against it greatly improve the more illithid we both are. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again.
Wait, there was a quest for that? I kind of forgot about this. All right, I think I'm going to call the episode here, guys, and debate over the next week whether I want to go back from before we slept and do something about the newspaper. Because we do have more resource-intensive methods. I.e., I can use a scroll of Misty Step and a potion of invisibility and then do whatever I want in that place. But I think that'll be a matter for next time, guys. So until then, I forgot my outro again. Until next time, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time, and have a good day.